So, on the 22nd, as we all know, Bethesda reportedly offered refunds to Fallout 76 PC owners. We all breathed a slight sigh of relief. To almost think that maybe, just maybe, Bethesda was starting to listen. I edited my rant video on this news. It was supposed to be the highlight, that there was some sort of hope at the end of the tunnel. That yeah, they fuck up, but at least they have brains enough to know when to just let bygones be bygones and give some of the money back. Just give the money back. It's a bad game. Well, unfortunately, on the 25th of November, which was yesterday, Bethesda reportedly rescinds its offer for Fallout 76 players to get a refund on PC.
What the fuck?
Not really surprising. Wouldn't be the first time Bethesda lied.
I was the kid. I was writing games when I was, 12, whatever. And the other kids in the block would say, I'm going to play quarterback for the Cowboys. And I'd be like, I'm going to make video games and everyone's going to play them. Like, you dork. Go back to the chess club. Who's laughing now? Yes, I was in the chess club.
Lies! Lies! You are the prince of lies!
Kind of like an ex-girlfriend. She says she's changed. Then you start spending time with her. Then all of a sudden, she does all the same shit to you that she did before. And it's like, you fucking liar, Becky. You'll get yours, you crack whore. She didn't really do crack, it was cocaine, but Reportedly back on Thursday, Comic Book WWG and many other news outlets for gaming and geek culture reported that Bethesda was offering refunds to dejected players of the PC version of Fallout 76, with a number of them citing issues with connecting online and performance. A number of them? Try like almost all of them. However, the follow-up indicates they are not going through with this plan after all. So Bethesda rescinded this shit before anybody got their money back. The company did offer refunds at one point. Did is in past tense. If you didn't get your refund within that limited window of time, it sucks to suck. Since rescinding its offer based on what was said by Reddit user Zipkane. And it says, "Greetings, thank you for contacting the Bethesda customer support team. Unfortunately, we do not have the ability to begin processing that refund for you right at this moment. There is nothing to worry about though. We'll begin processing that refund as soon as we can, and we'll reach back to you via email to let you know once we've started that process. Thank you for your continued interest and support. Warm regards, Bethesda Customer Service." Keep an eye out for our official Facebook, Twitter, and website for upcoming news about Bethesda Softworks games here. Yes, let me go follow all of your shitty social media where you continuously only retweet biased messages from people who praise your shitty games. Now, I know Doom wasn't bad, and Prey wasn't bad. I've yet to play The Evil Within. I got it for like $2. Still, what Bethesda is doing with their landmark games, Fallout, Elder Scrolls, it's just heartbreaking. But that's neither here nor there. The Reddit user then replied with this. He said, "So today they decided to backtrack on that and send me a response while I was waiting for my refund process." So Bethesda didn't even give this guy time to really wait for the process. They already changed their mind. "Greetings and thank you for contacting Bethesda's support team. Customers who have downloaded the game are not eligible for a refund. We apologize for the inconvenience. If there is anything else we can assist you with, please reply to this email for further assistance. Thank you for your patience. Kind regards, Bethesda Support."
Where's my money? I felt like Jimmy Stewart in It's a Wonderful Life when he's screaming at his Uncle Billy. I was like, where's the money? Where's that money, you fat motherfucker? Where's my money? Stay down on the ground. Stay down on the ground, you motherfucker. That's not the dialogue, but do y'all remember that scene from It's a Wonderful Life?
He then writes, "What the fuck, Bethesda? I've been a fan of many of your series for a long time and have been a long-time customer. Unfortunately, it looks like I more than likely won't be buying anything else from you until something changes, because not only was this game an insult to your fans, but your support response was an even bigger slap to the face." This guy is right, and he has every reason to be pissed at this. Because he downloaded the game, he's not eligible for a refund. This is why they didn't want Fallout 76 on Steam, because Steam would have given you your money back, and Bethesda was not interested. They knew Bethesda knew that this was going to be a shitstorm. That's why they were like, oh, it's going to be an exclusive to our fucking great Bethesda.net service. So that way they can lock you in and not allow you to get a refund for something if it's less than adequate. What a horrible business practice and move. For 1 minute, they actually seemed like they were going to do something good and give people back their money, and then they turn around and change their mind before anything goes through. On top of that, customers who downloaded the game are not eligible for a refund. What the fuck is this part right here? There are no hard copies of the game. Everyone had to download this piece of shit. Whether you bought the $60 version, which is now $30. Sucks to suck, it's only a week old. Oh, God. I feel bad for those people who went out and paid full price for the shit for the game to drop in price a week later because it's just that good. But point being, whether you paid $60 for this game or you lost your fucking mind and gave them $200 for a plastic helmet that the helmet liner was pulled literally from a hard hat you could get at Home Depot, nobody got a CD. It made no sense. Game boxes with no CDs in them. Even the Premiere game guide that was, what, $150 or some stupid shit, didn't come with a CD, but it came with a steel display case for your CD that you never got. You got a cardboard cutout. So this right here pretty much fucks everybody because everyone had to download the fucking game. What a goddamn loophole. This is the same feeling I got when Pete Hines did the whole, oh, it's not paid mods. They're like mini DLCs, but they're not DLC. Like, oh my God, you soulless fucks. Enjoy the money while you can, because people are waking up. You may think we're all stupid sheep, but there are people who are waking up, even casual gamers that have more than 2 brain cells to rub together, are realizing that Fallout 76 was a giant shitstorm. From the fan base to most media outlets that do gaming journalism that have some level of morals and scruples admit this game is trash. And then you just add the icing on the cake by saying, oh, people who downloaded the game to play it are not eligible for a refund. By the way, the only way you can play the game is if you download it because we never gave you any CDs. Loophole, fucker. Disgusting. I can't wait for the next E3 when these assholes trot out and maybe show off another shitty ass trailer for some game in this, what is this game called? Game Brio's engine. I can't even remember. Long story short, it's Bethesda. They won't change. They won't try to change until shit hits the fan. Let this be a lesson to you guys. Bethesda puts out any more games and you're on PC, I don't know. I don't know if console gamers get a refund. I mean, if that black guy trashing GameStop is real, then the answer is no. If you can get the games from Bethesda in the future, get them off Steam. Get them off of a client where you can actually get a refund, because I think this is going to be the future. AAA launching early access games in alpha and then not giving you a refund for it. So, while I was editing this video, it was brought to my attention that Bethesda is now in the middle of what possibly could become a class action lawsuit. In an article from Spiel Times, the US-based Miliacho and Rathod LLP, which is in Washington, D.C., is currently investigating Bethesda's deceptive trade practices regarding Fallout 76 and the controversy that has shaped around refund demands. As I've already stated in this video, there was one guy on Reddit who was one of many on PC that could not get a refund after the game has released. As I've already talked about, the fact Bethesda said people could get refunds on PC and then turn around and change their mind was not a good fucking look. Miliacho and Rafa LLP is currently investigating Bethesda Game Studios for releasing a heavily glitched game, Fallout 76, and refusing to issue refunds for PC purchasers of the game who found it to be unplayable because of the technical problems. The attorney firm is also open to speaking with players who demand a refund for the online survival RPG. And I quote, gamers who have tried to receive a refund because of the game's myriad of glitches have been unable to do so since they downloaded the game, leaving them to deal with an unplayable experience until patches bring it back to a playable state. And yeah, that's where things stand now. When it rains, it pours, as they say, and Bethesda has done this to themselves. There's no one to blame but Bethesda. They knew what they were dealing with from the start, and they released it anyway. And they figured putting out some crappy little excuse-written letter to gamers telling us to expect spectacular bugs and it's an open world, and it's their first time, and we can all work through it together. All this BS that you shouldn't be getting. As I've said 1,000 times before, if Bethesda was a car company, they would have been out of business years ago for faulty mechanics. And what's sad is Bethesda's been giving too much slack for too long. People just go, oh, Bethesda games, they're buggy. It's part of their charm. Ha ha. No, that's not charming. If it was a car that did that, nobody'd be laughing. Bethesda cars. The steering wheel pops out and it kills your entire family while you're at work. Ha ha. You know, their cars are buggy. Maybe it'll be better next time. I'm sure they'll release some patches and do some recalls. Screw Bethesda. As someone who has been a longtime fan, I own, 2 copies, or maybe even 3 copies of Fallout New Vegas. I own 3 copies of Skyrim. I have too much garbage from Bethesda. Not really garbage. Those games weren't bad. I liked them. Until they got to shit. You know what? And Bethesda didn't even make Fallout New Vegas, so that don't even count. And I'm not even going to go into the fact that Bethesda held Metacritic scores against Obsidian to avoid paying them extra bonuses because it didn't reach a certain level. No Bethesda Fallout game has come close to Obsidian's Fallout New Vegas in Metacritic scores. I'm not even. I'm leaving.
Godspeed through Texas, faggot.
Vaya con Dios, el fagot.
That's going to do it for me. Rate, comment, subscribe, only if you so choose to, if not to hell fit. Because I can't ask anyone to give more of a shit than me in the age of apathy. But, the more you that follow me really makes a difference, at least in my life.